lovely would it be if everything you did could begin with a bang? Well, that's every day if you are in love with chemistry. So what's the chemistry we will be exploring in this set of videos? Acids, bases, and salts. Sounds like rocket science? Now, just because you took that little step to open this video without hearing a name that sounds like that, well, at least acids and bases are new, right? If salts are not. We're all going to give a round of applause to you. Let's have that, please. And I'm also going to tell you that even though the words acids, bases may sound new to you, they've actually been there all along. They've grown up with you. Like this annoying little creature here, whom you run away from. Why? Because you don't want him to sting you, right? But what if he stings you? You know what he put into you in that sting? A bit of an acid. And whom do you run? Help. A base. Yes, bases are our friends here. We're going to rush to your rescue. You would have heard of the iconic Taj Mahal, right? Maybe you even visited it. School trip maybe? What's the color? White? Cream? Well, it was white. And because of some reactions that happened on it from the environment around it, it's almost creamish yellow now. Well, reactions is just a fancy word they used to describe what happens when chemicals come together. Why did that happen? Should I break the suspense now?
Yes, please!
Okay, I'll do that. The Taj Mahal is made up of a material that has a base as a part of it. And the rainwater which hit the Taj Mahal is so polluted, so polluted that there is a small quantity of acid in it. So this reaction of acid rain on this beautiful monument is what is causing the Taj Mahal to discolor. So, where else do you see acids and bases? It's actually everywhere. It's why lemons are so sour and soaps are well slippery. Lemons happen to have a bit of acid in them, and soaps are basically made up of bases. Hey, I can bite into a lemon if I'm brave enough, but I cannot eat soap, right? I wonder, does this mean bases cannot be eaten and acids can? Hold on, don't conclude. We need to learn a lot more about them before we decide anything. Moving on. Acids and bases are also why you are tricked into thinking that the Statue of Liberty is green. Was it green always? No, it wasn't. It was this brownish color then. Like the Taj Mahal, because of the acids and the bases coming together, it turned green. So, you now agree that acids, bases, are the basics of chemicals that are involved in every aspect of our life in some way or the other. When two things react, can basically be summarized like this. Reactants on one side undergo a chemical change. This change can be sped up with a catalyst. So what does a catalyst do? It basically helps the change happen faster. And when all of this awesome chemistry happens, you get something called products, which is the stuff formed because of this chemical change. So a large percentage of chemical processes involve acids or bases as reactants or as catalysts. Okay, let's understand this in the simplest manner. You know what a catalyst does? Exactly what my hand is doing here. My hand is a catalyst. So, in chemistry, a catalyst speeds up a reaction, makes it faster, it values our time. Just to dump a couple more words on you, when something has more acid in it, we say that it's well acidic. And when something has more base in it, we say that it's
Basic.
Yes, basic. Let's try these out. Lemons, acidic. Soaps, basic. There you go, a pro already. Oh, and just sometimes you will hear this conversation.
How is the soil this morning?
Alkaline. Nothing much to panic about then. Alkaline is just another fancy way of saying basic. Basically, alkaline means basic. Nothing more, nothing less. Everything that's a base, a need not be alkaline, but everything that's alkaline is a base. Chemistry is more personal to us than you think. You are chemistry. I am chemistry. It makes us come to life. Biology with a dash of chemistry is what life is all about. Do you know that every cell in our body is made up of tinier parts? The nucleus, which is the controller of the cell, contains an acid too. It's called the deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA for short. It controls every feature of our body, like our looks, the color of our eyes, our height, and so many more things. And then you've got special stuff called proteins that build part of our cells. And these guys are also made up of amino acids. How is that? An amazing thing about amino acids is that even though it's called amino acid, it is a molecule that contains an acidic part and a basic part, which is why amino acids undergo acid-base reactions with each other and link together to form proteins in living tissue. So one awesome conclusion here. Many amino acids together, like you can see here, they form proteins. Almost all biological, chemical processes are going to happen as acid-base reactions in the cell or in the organism as a whole. That's how important this is.